Well, Grimace has been pretty hot recently,
Yeah.
obviously.
With the shakes, yeah.
Yeah, that Grimace shake.
The Grimace shakes is what I get if I don't have McDonald's for a couple of days.
Welcome to the Quicksand Club podcast, the podcast where we discuss every topic worth discussing, one at a time. Our topic this episode is something we are all familiar with, whether we want to admit it or not: fast food. I'm Spencer Bainbridge, and I'm joined by
Zack Johnson.
Tavis Kammet.
And Kritikos.
Dan Kurtz.
Hey, you know what? Let's get into it. What's your favorite fast food chain? What's your go-to? You're gonna get some fast food. You're in the mood. Where do you go?
Currently In-N-Out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. In-N-Out is good. I will say In-N-Out is one of the better fast foods. But as a lifelong Californian, I can say we get a little too excited. Like I've heard West Coasters explain In-N-Out to people from parts of the country that don't have In-N-Out as being this transcendental experience.
Yeah,
And I'm
and
like, it's a good burger. We should calm down a little.
It's good for fast food. It's not
Yeah.
even a good burger. It's just good fast food, which is terrible food. So it's just, good for the terrible food.
It's top tier terrible.
It's top.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand when people go off about fast food ever. I'm like, but it's bad still. Like you're eating it because you have to eat it because you're on a road trip. You're eating it because it's 9:30 at night and you want to eat something in 10 minutes. You're eating it because you have $4 in your pocket.
Tavis is taking the counterpoint in today's
Yeah,
episode.
boy, I don't feel that way at all.
Me neither.
I think I would. There's a Burger King across the street from my office, and I would absolutely eat lunch at that Burger King 3 days a week if I felt that I could do so without immediately dying.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so virtuous. You look out for your life like that. That's cool.
But if your taste buds were in charge, you'd go there all the time.
I
I think
want to
that's
be
one of the
around
reasons I
longer.
like In-N-Out is because they have the best vegetables. So I feel like I'm dying a little bit less, maybe.
I like In-N-Out, but the fries, you have to get them animal style or you're wasting your time. But if you get them animal style, which is with the cheese and onions on top, it's divine. It's like American poutine because they got all that orange sauce on top. But without that, the In-N-Out fries are basically packing material.
They really ought to make one that is American poutine where they crumble just a burger on top of it. That would be
I've
good.
done that at home, but if they did it for me, it would save me time.
Ooh, yeah.
I think In-N-Out proves because basically they cut up potatoes and drop them in oil. Like that is the French fry. It is the platonic ideal of the French fry, and it's bad because French fries just aren't good.
Like the
Wait,
freshest version of a
what?
French fry is obviously worse than the most processed version of a French fry.
I don't like any French fries, but yeah, I mean
What?
like the further you stray from the nature of the French fry, the closer you
Ah!
get to something good is my
You
contention. And
how don't you like French fries? French fries are so delicious. They're the reason to go to fast food restaurants. They are so good, and they are killing me. And they are so good. They are so good. How could you not like French fries? Like anywhere? Any French fries? Steak
I like a
fries?
I like a curly fry from Arby's, and that's about
Oh,
it.
for
All right.
sure.
Or
All
A and
right.
W.
I like
I'm
to
not.
put
I
my
don't think I've
fries.
ever eaten at an A&W. That's
Oh, you're running out of opportunities because I haven't seen
I
one in
don't think
years.
I've ever
Right.
eaten at one either.
So yeah, Zach saying he doesn't like French fries, any French fries, is like Tavis saying he doesn't like any Green Day songs on the last episode. Like that,
No, that's
in terms of
way worse.
shocking and angering our audience.
Mhm.
We're gonna get into some fights in this episode.
French
I know.
fries, like they're the best part of the.
I
You
like
just go
to
to Burger King for their burgers?
I
Or
go to
their
Burger
chicken
King. I go
fries? You
to
get the
Burger
chicken
King
fries?
for the chicken sandwich that they are eventually going to stop selling because it's like I don't even know if it's on the menu anymore.
Burger King is something that I will happily eat in an airport, and at this point, that is the only time I ever eat Burger King. It's just like
Yeah.
What
I
about
can get
breakfast?
a reliable chicken sandwich for a mere $12 at the airport, and I'm happy.
Wow, that's a good deal at the airport.
At the airport, that is a steal.
It comes with a
That's
Robert
a-
Ludlum book.
I think Burger King at the airport is probably the only time I go to a Burger King as well. It's kind of a funny description because I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think that's the last time I've eaten at a Burger King.
Yeah, that the Burger King at SFO was the last time I had Burger King also.
Yep.
Yeah,
Same here.
me too. Except for
Absolutely.
not because I would like to get the breakfast at Burger King. You guys ever get the breakfast there?
I
The
never
little-
have. I never have.
Yeah, dude.
I've
They get the
never. I
The
feel like
Chris
it's a
sandwich,
different.
yeah.
It's a different category of person that gets fast food breakfast. I've never really. I don't. I'm not out of my house during breakfast hours or something.
Yeah,
Mm.
there's a very small subsection of alcoholics who wake up early who can get fast food breakfast because it's hangover
What
food
that
essentially, isn't
hangover
it?
cure?
And
Yeah, yeah,
Anna.
yeah.
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 And
No,
I
the
gotta
Chris sandwich
say,
is good.
Chris sandwich. I gotta say, when it comes to fast food breakfast, I think McDonald's is still the king, and McDonald's has never been my favorite overall. But when it comes to breakfast, it's pretty reliable.
That sausage
talking
egg
McDonald's
about-
is
muffin.
okay, but Burger King has the little hash browns coins. Real
Oh,
good.
really? The coins. You like the coins?
I do. I like the Chris sandwich, and I like the
Right. Yeah.
McDonald's breakfast is okay, but it should be better.
It should be. Like the goddamn McGriddle cake is a fucking hoax. I mean, you think one time I ordered it because it sounded fun to say, worst decision of my life because it was a terrible sandwich. It's a maple syrup up in the meat. I mean, what is that?
Awful. You
Awful.
feel like a charming leprechaun ordering
A
one.
travesty.
Fucking A.
McGriddle, and then it's horrible. But so I'm excluding the McGriddle. I don't fuck with McGriddles.
I don't fuck with McGriddles. I mean, goddamn, that was the last time because it's so fun to say, hey, I'll have a McGriddle cake. I'll have a McGriddle.
A feckin' McGriddle.
I'm a fucking McGriddle. Would you kill me for a McGriddle cake? You see?
Yeah, a sausage McGriddle, please.
Yeah. I mean, what I like to do is I like to go to the Wendy's here on Broadway.
In
Because
Oakland?
I'm always cruising out. I'm hungry, in the pit of darkness when the theater gets out. I'm thinking hungry. I'm hungry. I don't want to go home and make something, like a
Yeah.
plebeian. So I think I'll go to
You don't want to go home and make your own quarter-pound double stack.
No, I get the chicken bacon ranch Asiago Club.
The
From
chicken is good.
Oh.
fucking good. Do you know what I'm talking about? Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
fucking A. I get extra ranch on mine because I don't give a fuck.
The fast food places, like I definitely have different phases of my life with different fast food places, and that very Wendy's is 15 years ago for me when I was
Okay,
living
yeah.
2 blocks away from there.
You're
So-
living 2 blocks away.
Yeah. So if next time you go there, feel in the air, see if you can still
Fucking
feel 30-year-old Dan stuffing his face with French fries.
I did a lot of dollar menu pick and mix from Wendy's over a period of a couple of years. It was like, all right, tonight for dinner, I'm having 3 orders of chicken nuggets, 2 bowls of chili, and a Frosty.
right.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because they get the baked potatoes there too, which is a healthy option. It's a
It's
wholesome
the
option.
healthiest of their options.
Oh, Tavis, enough.
You feel like their chili is just like burgers that are expired, plus the
Oh.
tomatoes that have gone off, plus, and I don't know where they get the beans. Maybe they're borrowing the spoiled beans from Taco Bell.
Borrowing beans. Borrowing beans.
It's a symbiotic relationship, like a parasite and a host.
Oh, it's
Right.
like the combo fast food restaurants. Like I don't think Wendy's has one, but it's Carl's Jr. and Green Burrito, right? They
Mhm.
they combo it up, and there's that Pizza Hut
Pizza Hut and
Taco
Taco
Bell,
Bell.
of
Oh,
course,
right. Pizza Hut.
that they
Taco
they
Bell.
made that hit song after.
And the Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, KFC.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Of course, the 3 top.
Was there a secret menu where you could get like a mashed potato pizza?
Chicken.
I forgot what the third restaurant was.
Wait, where are you getting a mashed potato from?
KFC.
Okay.
It's called
Okay.
a suicide. If you ask for a
Potato.
suicide, they'll give you everything on one
Suicide.
plate.
Yeah, some
Potato
guacamole or in a taco shell.
Well, Anna, you brought up the subject of like when you're feeling in the mood for fast food. When do you go for fast food? What's your go-to fast food time, place, situation?
It's
Because-
like when I'm past the brink of hunger. I'm past the very brink.
You're past the brink of taste. And you're just
Of-
like, I need
no.
calories in my body.
Because I love the chicken bacon ranch at Choco Club. And I get the extra ranch, so it's a juicy sandwich. And I get some extra, I'll get some fries with that. I'll just stuff my sandwich to the point of satiety with the fries. And then I'll leave the residual fries. I don't need to eat all the fries, but I like to get that taste in there of just that potato taste. And then I'll get up. What I'll do is recently these days I'm doing the soda pop. I'm drinking soda pops.
You're on the pop.
I'm riding this soda pop.
You're riding the sugary dragon.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or is it riding me? Right.
Taco Bell's been an increasingly popular option in recent
Gordita
years.
Crunch.
It has changed the least in my mind in some ways of the common options. It's exactly how I remember it from 20 years ago.
Yep.
Even the little
They do have
burritos.
the Doritos Taco Loco though, man. That is an innovation that I think we can never go back from.
But even that is like 15 years old.
15 years old. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm having dinner at Taco Bell tomorrow night because I learned that my business partner, who I eat dinner with every Thursday night, has never been to the Pacifica Taco Bell.
Oh my
Oh, the
gosh.
Pacifica Taco Bell. Okay, this is another specifically Northern California thing, where Pacifica is this adorable little, very small community on the coast, on the West Coast, south of San Francisco, and there is this oddly beautiful Taco Bell in this perfect location right on the beach.
And they sell booze.
Yeah, they've remodeled. It's even nicer inside now. There's a bar. You can get a Baja Blast margarita.
Baja Blast,
Am I going to have a
baby.
Baja Blast margarita? You bet your ass I'm going to have a Baja Blast margarita, even though I don't really want one.
Right.
I feel like this is the first time in history when a meal at Taco Bell has been planned days in advance. Usually it is a last-minute
I'm
contingency.
gonna start with the bean and cheese burrito.
We'll start with the bean and cheese, yeah.
uh,
We'll go with the nachos on the side if we're feeling.
nachos and a quesadilla.
Ooh, a quesadilla.
The steak grilled cheese burrito is what you got to get at Taco Bell these days. Even though it is smaller every time I get it.
Fucking A, that sucks.
Yeah, shrinkflation is very real. But the steak grilled cheese burrito is my favorite thing from Taco Bell these days.
I was a chicken gordita supreme kid in high school, and then a double-decker taco.
Oh, the double-decker taco. That was it, yeah.
I've been a Taco Supreme guy for probably 35 years at this point.
The 7-layer burrito was hella
Loyalty.
good.
The 7-layer burrito was really good.
I think Taco Bell is my go-to fast food restaurant. It's also weirdly one I feel the most safe about eating. If I just eat like the vegetarian stuff there, I'm like, how disgusting could this possibly be? It's just rehydrated beans.
But it does get me out a little bit when the meat can be a little gristly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That to me, I question that.
It's kind of sawdusty. It's
right.
It's like yeah.
It's a mystery.
Of all I often wish that I feel like fast food restaurants could be the easiest to transition to like fake meat burgers because the burgers already don't really taste like meat. And Taco Bell is the most extreme version of that, where like there's probably not a whole lot of beef in there and it's probably not very good. And you could probably swap it out for some soy-based little chewy
legume
with no problem.
Yeah, the meat is a total afterthought at Taco Bell because it's all about the carby soft, God knows what they're made of, tortillas and the cheese.
Yeah.
Right, that sweet cheese.
With Taco Bell, the funny thing about Taco Bell has always been they're just different textured dishes. Like all the dishes kind of have the same flavor profile, but a different texture.
Or shape.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that variety.
Combo shape textures.
Yeah. It's a real smorgasbord down there at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Well, Taco Bell's good. Del Taco, I've only been to once, and I had a very bad experience. It was during the pandemic, so my wife Sarah and I moved to a small town during the pandemic. So like there were times, and our town doesn't have a lot of good food. So, and especially during the pandemic, it was like fast food was the easiest thing because they have a drive-up window. You know, you can go there during the pandemic, and a lot of real restaurants were closed. So we tried Del Taco once, and it was the saddest meal I've ever seen. It was like prison food. We ordered a whole bunch of different items because we'd never been there. So it's like, just order a whole bunch of different things. It's super cheap. And when we received it, we literally couldn't tell what was what. And even biting into it didn't answer our questions. It was just piles of stuff with or without a starchy wrapping. And we ordered a side salad, and I swear to God, I thought it was coleslaw. Like, it was just that was the worst fast food experience I've ever had, and it was recent. It was at Del Taco during the pandemic.
Oh
And
man.
I like Del Taco. Your mistake was ordering anything other than the value taco, which is just a very simple taco, which is a little bit better than the basic Taco Bell taco. It's like the lettuce is a little crisper, the cheese is a little more like real cheese.
I have to say I'm surprised, Zach, that you like Del Taco, because the perk of Del Taco is you can get French fries with your Mexican food.
The fries at Del Taco are among the better, among the more tolerable.
Yeah. They're pretty decent fries.
Crinkle cut fries. Yeah, they're all right. Del Taco was part of many years ago, part of a sort of a sustained weight loss program that I set for myself, where I was like, okay, I've learned that a taco from Del Taco is 70 calories, and so if I just have a couple of those for lunch, which I don't understand how that could possibly be true. Which, I mean, maybe it's just not true, although there's so little food that maybe it was.
There's like 20 calories in an Altoid.
Amazing. This is just this. I don't know. So I just every day for lunch for like 6 months, I had 2 tacos from Del Taco. Like, that was just what I had. It was right around the corner from my office, and like it was enough to fill me up. But it was enough to maintain a calorie deficit. So I did, yeah. No, I lost like 60 pounds.
Fucking A, Zack.
You were the Jared Fogle of Del Taco. Not
like Del Taco, yeah.
Not like that.
Yes. In every way, I am exactly like Jared Fogle, except Del Taco instead of Subway.
Five Guys is a relative new kid in town. I think it's pretty good. My complaint about Five Guys is that they put the napkins in the bag on top of the fries, thereby rendering the napkins useless because they're completely soaked with grease by the time you get the bag home. And I'm almost wondering if it's more like supposed to be like a force field to keep the grease from invading your home.
Or maybe they're doing you a service by soaking up the grease so that you don't have to get your arteries clogged up.
Maybe they think you'll eat it in your car, and then because the napkins are so greasy, you won't be able to wipe your hands off, so you'll have to go inside, at which point you're more likely to buy more fries and more napkins.
Oh, those diabolical Five Guys.
Maybe you're supposed to give that wet napkin to a friendly goat that you know, and you sort of bond up. Maybe it's a whole plan to build community.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
I do know a friendly goat.
Yeah,
and he won't stop asking about that. So I think that's a solution.
Especially flavored napkins. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, there we go. That's why Five Guys does it.
We cracked it. Five Guys is also a terrible name. It sounds like they're gonna come get you if you do something wrong. It's like a mafia name. It's like, we're just Five Guys, you know.
Yeah. It sounds like there are 5 guys in a deserted hallway, and I walked by, something dismal, certainly. It's sort of
it's a scary number of guys. It's a bit
scary.
It's one too many.
But 4 guys
is
fine. 4 guys is
there's enough of them they could kick the Pep Boys' ass, right? Like, there's just no question.
5 guys is an intimidating amount of guys. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, you got 3 Musketeers, but we got 5 guys.
Ben and Jerry were fucked before they even woke up.
Yeah. Yeah, I cross the street when I see 5 guys, together.
Me too.
Yeah, you don't see that many guys together.
No.
It's a sausage
guys as friends? That many guy friends together?
Right. No, there's something going on. Yeah.
5 guys walking down the street, just a bunch of greasy napkins.
Unless they're holding hands, I'm intimidated.
All right. I wanted to ask you guys, how has your taste changed over the years in terms of fast food preferences? I used to really like Carl's Jr. as a teenager, and I'm embarrassed to admit that. It's like as embarrassing as admitting that I used to really like Mystery Science Theater. I can't believe I thought this was good when I was 18.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 is
not embarrassing.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. was always like Carl's Jr. is like the Pepsi of fast food. It's like,
You're so right.
this is for somebody else. Like, it's not, I don't have any opinions about the quality of it. It's just like, that's not.
That's why
best.
green burritos attach
We don't
themselves
go
to
there.
it. Well,
Yeah.
Pepsi's slogan might as well be, "Is Pepsi okay?"
The
That's always a second
club-footed
choice.
stepchild.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Pepsi okay? Do you have Pepsi? I'm okay with Pepsi, I guess.
I'm okay, I guess. Like if I'm between a rock.
I'm okay. So that's all you have? Okay.
I mean,
like,
I'll have a Pepsi with my Costco hot dog because it's either that or a fucking Sierra Mist.
fucking A, you can't do the mist. Yeah.
No.
What even is Sierra Mist? Is that like Mountain Dew?
No, it's like a Sprite, right? Like
okay.
it's just it's
lemon
just
lime.
It's
lemon lime.
has no reason to exist.
I mean, it can be refreshing though. And I love it. I love a cold soda pop when those bubbles just trickle down, wake you right up.
I used to be a pretty regular Panda Express customer in my 20s,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to apologize to the Chinese people. No, it's Panda Express is really bad, and that crispy, super salty chow mein. I can't believe I ate so much of that in my life. I'm paying the price in my 40s.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Do you think so, Spencer?
I've got the rickets.
Oh my God.
No, I used to eat that shit a lot, and I used to think it was kind of good, and I don't see it
as
anymore.
fast food goes, you see them cook it, right? So that already is in the higher tier fast food because it's not just prepackaged.
What do you mean, Tavis?
So, like, if you see the guy cook the skewered rat over his tire fire, that makes it healthier.
Raises the tier. Oh yeah,
I believe in transparency.
It's not free. It's not pre-cooked rat that's been frozen for 3 months.
It's
I guess he's not boiling it in antifreeze or something, right? Where
no, not like they do at Arby's.
Are teenagers working there? If a teenager's working at a restaurant, I don't usually want to eat there. I don't trust them.
I always get this feeling of well-being when I go somewhere and like, get an ice. The most recent time that it happened to me was when I got an ice cream cone. I was like, you know what? Every single person working here is like 19 years old and stoned. It's okay. Like, I just feel okay about the world because this still happens.
Yeah, you've connected to the past.
Yeah. I used to work at a Baskin Robbins.
I got an ice cream cone at McDonald's fairly recently, and I made the mistake of letting some time pass, and it turned into a fluid that made me decide that I was never going to get an ice cream cone at McDonald's again.
Oh wow.
They don't have large freezers, so it's not even anything close to actual ice cream.
Yeah.
And that also goes for most fast food things. Like, don't leave it out.
No.
You eat it right there. Otherwise, the fries turn into like unidentifiable starch puddles.
Well, any sommelier would tell you to let a McGriddle breathe. But anything else, you got to eat it right away.
But only in a crystal McGriddle decanter.
There was that show that me and you did, Dan. Was it our first show where I ate that old chalupa on stage? I took a bite of that old chalupa. I thought it'd be really funny.
Really?
It's like 2 or 3 days old, and it was really gross.
The audience doesn't know if it's 2 or 3 days old, so that's not necessary.
No, they didn't. No, they knew after I took a bite.
Was this a play or a sketch show?
Yeah, it was a play. Was that the Titans, the
Kraken.
The Kraken, release the Kraken. Yeah, I think that was our first show. Dan was a young Perseus, and I was a young Caliban. Calabas? Calabos. Yeah. He was the hero, I was the antagonist. That's right. That was a fun show.
About 10 years ago, I went to see a Second City sketch show in Chicago, and this guy, I wish I knew his name. It was really funny. He did this bit where he ate a Chipotle burrito, and he pretended like he was so enraptured in it, like he was falling in love all over again. And they played Chicago's "You're the Inspiration" in the background, and he was singing along to it, and it was very funny. But then afterward, I realized I think this guy just wrote the sketch so he could expense a burrito every day. Huh. He's probably some starving actor who's living in Chicago and paying high rent. I think he just did this so he could...
burritos are cheap as hell,
and it's like 1,200 calories. It's all the meat. It's the only meal you need in a day.
And they have a way. It's funny because fast food is I would eat it when I was poor. When I had no money, I would eat fast food. And Chipotle would do a thing where you could ask for extra of everything but the meat, and they wouldn't charge you more money, and you would just get a double-sized burrito.
Yeah, they could load it up with some rice and some veggies.
Yeah, just double this, double that, double that. Double meat costs more money. I'm not going to get that, but I'll pay $7 for this burrito. That is, oh, you can't see it. You can't see it with my camera, but it's this big. It's so freaking huge.
You know what those motherfuckers will not do is put less of anything in a burrito so that the burrito is a size that you can eat with a human mouth. Like I eventually just entirely, like I love Chipotle, but I only ever get burrito bowls because they just will not listen.
No. If they got better at wrapping the burritos, their stock would go up 40%.
One
always fall apart.
Scoop, please. Okay, I guess 3 scoops is fine. Okay, no, that could be a once. No, 3 again. You're not going to be able to. It's a lot of your finger in that, sir. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that in order to get hired at Subway, one of the questions on the interview is, have you ever tried mustard? And if you answer yes, they don't hire you. Because if you ask for mustard on your Subway sandwich, they will put 40 sandwiches worth of mustard on it, no matter how little you try to get them to put on. That's infuriating.
They put mustard on like Bob Ross would do a splash of orange on a sunset. Like they think it's more aesthetic, I think, than anything else.
Why is there no fast food sausage restaurant? I guess like
Wiener Schnitzel, yeah. Which
I've
never patronized, even though there was one in my hometown. I drove by every day on my way to high school. I was never tempted, even as a teenager who could eat anything and did. I never was tempted to go get a hot dog.
I've been a couple times, mostly because the exterior is so cool looking.
Right.
Like, you know, it's like a little hut. It's a cool looking fast food restaurant, but the food is terrible. But
there's something about getting a hot dog at a fast food restaurant that feels like if I'm getting fast food, I want something more interesting than a hot dog, even though hot dog is like the canonical fast food. It's weird.
Is it really canonical?
Well, no, not really, but it should fit right in there. But
yeah, it feels alien. Like it's something that you wouldn't buy a hamburger at 7-Eleven. You don't want to buy a hot dog at McDonald's.
Well, you might. Have you been to 7-Eleven recently, Zach?
I have not.
Because they
have really good hamburgers now.
Sizzling taquitos. I mean, they really go hard, and they go hard to the hole. So, I mean, I might say, hey, sometimes when I go into 7-Eleven, which isn't very often, but sometimes. You know, I see people grabbing towards the food all the time. Zach,
when I quit smoking cigarettes, my convenience store visiting rate went down by, I'm going to say, 100%.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think that might be it for me too.
Outside of late night substance abuse, there's really no reason to go to a 7-Eleven for me or a Circle K unless you're buying cigarettes, you know.
I mean, they do a good chai latte at 7-Eleven. It's really sweet.
Do they really?
Okay.
They do. I mean, it's when I say good, I mean, it's comforting to me. I like it.
Yeah.
Is it like one of those machines that takes some chai latte powder and mixes it with hot water for you in real time? Yeah,
But the boys there at my 7-Eleven down here, they're all Indian, so I like to believe that they have a secret recipe that they brought over to share.
It's made with love.
Right. If I can taste it, I can taste the diabetes.
High fructose love.
Yeah. But also sometimes I'll go to 7-Eleven, I'll get a Cliff Bar. Nothing wrong with that, you guys, right? Not a lot of sugar. Shit.
Right, guys? It's not just taquitos at 7-Eleven.
Come on, you guys, give us a break here.
I feel like every 7-Eleven smells like corn nuts.
It's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is. It's a nice nostalgic memory.
Corn nuts are good as hell. I'm gonna eat some corn nuts probably this weekend.
Are you really, Zach?
I don't know. I got a long drive ahead of me this weekend, and so that is the one time that I can do the thing that I like to do, which is to stop at a gas station. I have an electric car, so I don't even have any reason to stop at a gas station anymore. So I have to just hope that my kid has to go to the bathroom at a point where it makes sense to stop at a gas station, so I can get a bag of combos and a bag of Twizzlers nibs, and then eat both of those bags in their entirety over the next couple hours while I drive.
You lost me at Twizzlers.
Yeah, there's some confused faces. What are Twizzlers nibs?
They're these little sort of licorice nuggets,
Like little
red.
Twizzlers, basically.
Just little Twizzlers.
They're different from They're not. You'd think that it was just like a nugget of Twizzler material, but it's
Uh-huh.
not. And it's also not the same thing as a Twizzler pull and peel.
What?
It's a third form of Twizzler
Is it
matter.
like more viscous?
It's stiff. It's like harder. It's more toothsome
Yeah,
than
that's my kind
than
of
a red
nib
vine.
right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, Twizzlers nibs, check them out.
What I get from 7-Eleven these days is the nerds cluster sometimes when I'm feeling like I deserve it, boys. You see what I'm saying? I'm
A
out there
treat.
working. So I'll get a nerds clusters.
That's
Who
mama's
gets
reward.
as a fucking reward
Yeah.
for my hard-earned labor.
I gotta say, the Nerds gummy cluster is the way to consume nerds at this point. A Nerds rope, you don't want that. You don't want that
You
much.
choke.
The cluster is like
Yeah.
little slices of rope. You can have a
Right.
little bit of rope at a time. Give them enough rope, one cluster at a time. That's what I say.
Right.
Yeah.
Give a man enough rope. Wow.
To hang his
Go
nerds.
eat himself?
Yeah, give a man enough rope, he'll hang himself for a
He'll hang
day.
himself by morning time. That's the
Mm.
old saying, the old adage.
It's nice when an unhealthy food basically admits that you're killing yourself by eating it.
You mean
Nerds nooses.
nerds and noose? Getting that noose. Yeah, I mean, something about nerds clusters though, it does kind of make you happy. Okay, Dan, I'm looking at you. I'm thinking,
You
you
think
sip,
Dan needs some nerd clusters?
yeah, maybe you need some nerd clusters.
I don't look happy to you.
No, you do. You do. You do and you don't.
I see.
My daughter has been making this thing she calls a salad, which is she gets a bowl and she pours a bunch of nerds into it and then pours a bunch of chocolate chips into the nerds.
Oh, now we're
Sal, that's
talking.
my girl.
And that's the
Now we are
salad, yeah.
talking.
Yeah, you've got your different food groups there.
Yeah.
You get the main four main constituencies.
All you need are Cheez-Its.
You need your
Oh,
Cheez-Its.
man.
You also
The
will
other
need your
main.
Whoppers.
That's really more of a dessert.
Sometimes you got to pepper in the dessert so that you can sustain your appetite.
Yeah, I guess Whoppers, but you need some kind of caramel.
Right. You're gonna need that
Mm.
caramel. That's that third
It's the
heat.
dressing.
Yeah.
Ooh, just a butterscotch dressing on the whole
Oh.
affair. Yeah.
You're gonna need that
Wolfgang Puck
vinaigrette.
over here.
Hi, I'm Loretta Fast, owner of Fast Foods. Since 2024, we've been serving the area 5-star quality meals at 3-star prices. My grandfather, Carl Fast, moved out here in 1943, and our family has been a part of the community ever since. You see, our last name is Fast. Perhaps because of that, some of our valued customers have the mistaken impression that Fast Foods is a fast food restaurant, which it is not. We're an uptown-style bistro with a chef who studied in Europe. Sometimes our fine meals will take more than a few minutes, but we assure you it's worth the wait. We have exciting new specials every week and a list of nightly appetizers that'll satisfy your hunger and your budget. But remember, Fast Foods is not a fast food establishment. Our waitstaff will be happy to serve you inside. So please do not pull your vehicle up to the side of our building and start shouting what you want. Our lunch and dinner menus offer an array of fine dining favorites. We do not serve curly fries, McFlurries, or Baconators. Please don't leave us comments online like, we're even slower than fucking Arby's, or that we won't make Whoppers because we're douchebags. You're thinking of a fast food restaurant, not Fast Foods. So, to experience the best meal in town, make a reservation online or call us today. That's Fast Foods, 371 Chalupa Boulevard, near the Big Mac Expressway.
What are some regional differences you've noticed with fast food? Now, I'm from the West Coast, so I've only ever known Carl's Jr. Does anyone know Hardee's intimately?
Yeah, I grew up east of the Mississippi and moved when I was like 15. So I grew up eating Hellman's mayonnaise and then it became Best Foods and it was confusing. But yeah, Hardee's was another one of those restaurants that I didn't ever go to because it just seemed I don't know.
Is
It was
Hardee's fast food?
It's
it's
Carl's
Carl's
Jr.
Jr. It's just what they call Carl's Jr. East
Why
of
is
the
there a guy over there named Carl's that people hate?
Him and his son are very litigious.
Why
Fucking A.
why do they change the names of things based on a river?
I don't know. It's like the
Like,
Rubicon. I understand like country to country, but like different parts of the same country, I do not understand why it can't be the same name the whole 50 states wide.
Yeah, because there's got to be a thing where there are like two like there's a Carl's Jr. and a Hardee's that are visible from one another across the Mississippi, right?
Oh, that's what made the Civil War so tragic, you know? Brother against brother, Hardee's against Carl's Jr. They were across the river from each other.
There was a fast food restaurant in the town that I grew up in called Rax, which is sort of storied now. Apparently, there's one still open that you can go to, and it's just operating as an independent franchise, even though the larger business went under. But it was a roast beef place like Arby's. They focused on roast beef, but they had a salad bar. That was one of their selling points, and it's just no one else has ever heard of it.
Rax. This is
RAX,
Oh, this is Missouri?
Illinois.
Illinois, okay.
Missouri's Carl's Jr. territory. Ugh.
I've never heard of Rax. That's so new to me.
Yeah, I think there weren't very many of them ever. There was also a fast food chain called Druthers.
That's a cool
Uh,
name.
Like if I had
Yeah.
my druther, like if
I
I
had
had my
my
druthers,
druthers.
I'd
Yeah,
never eat there.
in fact their commercials were I'd rather eat at Druthers restaurant.
Oh
That's
boy,
a cool ad.
that's
Yeah.
folksy.
Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
folksy. And I think it was like my memory of it is that like all of their kids' meals and stuff were like Huckleberry Finn themed. Like their Ronald McDonald was just Huck Finn.
That's cool. Literary.
There's no potential landmines there in
Right,
terms
right,
of
right.
political correctness.
You guys ever eaten at a Long John Silver's?
Never once in my life. I remember they used to
I
be more
have,
common,
yeah.
but I haven't seen one in years.
They are sad places. No,
Yeah, I think there's not a lot of them left.
not a lot left.
I
Yeah,
forgot
fish
about
and
that.
fast food, I don't know. Doesn't really mix.
The fillet of fish is very
I love
popular
a
with
fillet
our
of fish. Yeah.
with our president.
Well, that's all the
That's
recommendation,
yeah.
Right,
recommendation I
exactly.
need.
It's weird. Like I have lived in San Francisco for the last 13 years, and so fast food is like kind of hard to come by. Like
Mhm.
every time one closes, nothing else opens, and they're not allowed to open any chain restaurants in the city. And so it's like I am in a real Chipotle desert. Like when I travel, I'm like stoked to be able to go to Chipotle because it's like, oh man, there's like I could drive 20 minutes to go to a Chipotle, but I'm not going to do that. Like
I'm not going to Knoll.
I could get on a bus and go downtown to one of the Chipotles that's like at the bottom floor of an office building or something, but I'm just not going to do that.
But you could go to a burrito place that is like just as fast as Chipotle.
And
Yeah, but they
100
can't.
times tastier.
They will not make me that specific bowl with that specific set of ingredients that I've
That's
come
where
to
fast
love.
food gets you,
The
right?
guac,
Yeah.
the guac
say
is
no
not
to.
gelatinous enough.
Yeah.
Just that perfect blob, the perfect light green blob, like the color of a 1960s sofa that Chipotle just does so perfectly.
You can't get an Izze soda in the kind of bottle that they only sell there.
No.
Fucking is a. Boys, I'm gonna have to peace out. Thank
All
you
right,
very
Anna.
much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Good
Peace
to
out,
see you.
guys.
Anna.
Goodbye.
I think White Castle should expand tremendously because I've lived in California my whole life, and there's never a White Castle that close. And White Castle's fucking great. And people who grew up in the East Coast and the Midwest know this. And sometimes you just want a bag of burgers to take home to sit in the corner and eat, in sadness. And I just, if you want White Castle in Northern California, you have to go to the freezer aisle, and that's unfair. I would love more White Castle.
Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of a White Castle Crave case and a 12 pack of Yingling.
Oh man,
That I've had when I've been I
that's the
was
most
routinely
Midwestern
in
sentence
Columbus,
ever
Ohio.
spoken.
Yeah. And it's like, all right, somebody came from far enough east that they brought a case of Yingling and we're gonna go get a Crave case and
Throw in
we
a
are just
Bob
gonna
Seger
have
record, and it's
an
just perfect.
excellent night. Yeah. It's
No,
I've
why? There's no
never
reason
been to
why.
White Castle.
There's no reason why White Castle shouldn't be bigger. My wife and I love to go to White Castle whenever we're in Las Vegas because there's one on the Strip, and it's the perfect thing to eat when you're a little fucked up. But it's so good, and by so good, of course, Tavis, as we've discussed, I mean
Yeah, it's
good for
good
fast
for
food.
fast food.
It's a bag full
Yeah.
of sliders, and it's
I'm
really
surprised there's
wonderful at
not
3
more of them
a.m.
too. I mean, yeah, like that. They literally had a trilogy of movies. Why does that one not get more locations? I don't know.
Yeah, and they're big enough that they sell them in grocery stores
Yeah, yeah.
everywhere.
I
It's like
know.
it's so weird that it's this brand that has national distribution in grocery stores, but not in like are there any other fast food restaurants that even have that? Like, can you get
Panda Express.
I think it used to be really common for all the fast food restaurants to have freezer aisle versions of their stuff.
oh,
And I think that's fallen out of favor.
you know what I will still go get whenever it is available is the McRib. I'll have several McRibs on each McRib season because that shit is real good.
I've never had a McRib. So is
I've
that
never
still a
had one
thing?
either. I'm not opposed, but yeah, it's funny how McDonald's has a seasonal item.
It's weird because I think it's like I read this article about it, and it's just like there is not enough pork production in the world for McDonald's to have a pork sandwich on their menu all the time at all their restaurants. Like it's just like the world's agriculture, the achievement of mankind is not sufficient
It's
And so it's
incredible.
to
weird,
have
like
the McRib all year.
they only have it like on the full moon when the pork prices are low enough.
Yeah, whatever.
And you
Says McDonald's scientists have tried giving pigs Viagra, and they just cannot mate fast enough to make enough pigs to meet the demand. It's impossible.
Pigs are too smart. They just refuse.
We know you just want McRibs.
Yeah, you just want to turn my babies into McRibs. It's about to be a full moon coming up. Leave me alone.
I'm just waiting until I'm about to get this promotion at work and
It's always something.
So for me, what I would change, like I was saying before, was I feel like fast food restaurants should do the fake meat thing. And I think, maybe the McRib is where that should start because you just figure out your fake pork and you're golden, you know?
A fake McRib is called a McFib.
ah.
I,
This
I,
this
I
isn't
like this idea
funny.
though.
This isn't funny, but I mean they sort of did that and then they stopped because nobody was buying them. Right. But I think it was like the Impossible Burgers that they had everywhere were just more expensive and just
Yeah.
like the novelty
I think
wore off.
Burger King still has them, but I think they should just not tell anybody that
Mhm.
they did
Yeah,
that.
just go all sawdust instead of like 70% sawdust. Just go 100% sawdust. Little extra meat flavor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some liquid smoke.
In Australia, Burger King is called Hungry Jack's because there was already a restaurant called Burger King. And when Burger King tried to expand there, they found that out. There was like a Burger King in Adelaide or something that had been there long enough that they had the trademark or whatever. So they had to call Burger King Hungry Jack's in Australia. But the weird thing is when you're in Australia, it's ubiquitous. They're everywhere. They must be hugely popular.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a McDonald's, but a McDonald's wouldn't have been remarkable, right? Like you see Hungry Jack because oh yeah, that's that weird thing that Burger King is called here. Um, yeah,
It's like Tim Hortons in
I
Canada.
didn't eat it one while I was there.
Has Tim Hortons succeeded outside of Canada anywhere, or is that uniquely Canadian?
No. No. I mean, I'm sure they've tried, but like, no.
Is it a
It's
fast food restaurant or is it like Tim Hortons is in the same mental category as Wawa in my head, which is like, I don't, is it a can you buy
no, it's like a
gasoline at
Dunkin'.
Tim Hortons?
It's like a Dunkin'. It's donuts and coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some fast food chains are weirdly popular in other countries. Like I do remember seeing a lot of KFCs and like in the UK and stuff. And I know Pizza Hut is like big in Dubai because it's not big here anymore. Like Pizza Hut and Domino's, nobody goes to those places anymore, but they still exist.
When
They're
I was
huge
a
in other
kid,
countries.
Pizza Hut was like a sit-down restaurant. Like
Yeah, it was like
it was
a good
nice.
one. It was like right under Round Table in tier level.
Yeah. Round Table, by the way,
Round
used
Table.
to be genuinely good. And that is a brand that has sadly declined because I swear that pizza was higher quality 25 years ago.
I haven't been there in forever, but they were always the highest quality of the fast food pizza places. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
Man, I'm ride or die for Papa John's. Like I think that Papa John's is legitimately good, and I would eat that instead of I don't know. I don't order it here because there's not one anywhere near here, and so it would be cold by the time it got to my house.
Mhm.
But yeah,
You like his pizza, you like his politics.
I do.
It's
The
all
main
good.
thing, and I mainly like his politics. I mainly showed up for the politics. And
He's
it's
the
sort of
papa.
when I was 19, you could call if you were not too stoned to use the telephone, you could call Papa John's and order a pizza, say that you had the coupon from the Onion, which was one large one-topping pizza for $5.55. They didn't care if you had the coupon or not. They would just sell it to you.
That's a
And then they'd
hack.
bring you a pizza. And then you'd be like, oh, right, I ordered a pizza. And then you'd go down and get it, and it would be the best thing you'd ever tasted.
Oh, I'm so smart when I was sober. Oh.
Has anyone ever been to a McDonald's in a foreign country?
Japanese McDonald's has something called the moon viewing burger,
What is that?
a hamburger with one beef patty, fry sauce, bacon, a poached egg representing the moon, and an optional cheese. It's served before and during tsukimi season.
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Order a few of those, please.
I always show up at McDonald's and I want a moon viewing burger, but tsukimi season just ended.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Oh, it's like when it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
I always thought it was after Labor Day. Fuck.
What was it? Jack in the Box had that whole like menu that was just for stoners. It was like late night goodies. You get like mac and cheese on a hamburger. Like it was all just like super stonery dishes. You guys remember this?
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were. It was like a stoner dog whistle because they couldn't come right out and say it.
Right.
Yeah, the police were just hanging out right outside.
Their
Is that something about the
tacos were like
munchies? Do they have like? Do they say the word munchies?
I think it was
the
called the
Munchies
munchie
menu,
meal
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
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 Jack in the Box tacos were this weird, like they were sort of like an empanada. They were sealed, like they were fused shut so that they could be deep fried.
So you can't examine the contents.
Yeah, until it's too late. Like you've already got, like you can only see this like when half the worm is still in there.
They were pretty good tacos though.
Jack in the Box, they were good. I had a lot of nights where I would go to a Jack in the Box and come back with a big bag of those tacos to whatever party I was at, and I was very popular. Jack in the Box is the first restaurant that I had to stop eating at because I got too old to be able to correctly digest it. Like it is just by far the greasiest. Like they're not even pretending.
Oh yeah. You can see through the bag before you even open it.
Yeah.
Is this your order? Yeah, it definitely is. Now hand it over, please.
By the way, we have to talk about Mac tonight. You guys remember Mac tonight?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So Mac tonight was this McDonald's spokesman in the late 80s. He was basically if Ray Charles had a creepy crescent moon head, and he sang German cabaret songs about socialism and serial killers, but he changed the lyrics to be about McDonald's. And it was the strangest thing to ever become a national phenomenon. It was a huge deal. People loved Mac tonight.
It was like a real golden age for the golden arches in advertising. They had that. I remember the commercial where the little girl plays for Elise at a piano recital, but she's so excited to eat some McDonald's afterwards or something, and then it ends with the McDonald's jingle played on a piano. That was how I learned about Beethoven.
As someone who took piano lessons and had to play recitals, I can tell you I would rather be eating McDonald's. That's absolutely true. So I did a little research on Mac tonight, and apparently the physical the portrayal in the commercial, the guy in the costume, was Doug Jones, the actor who later was in Guillermo del Toro movies and Shape of Water and shit. Like, that was his first big break, was being Mac Tonight. I was very excited to learn that. And they stopped airing the Mac Tonight commercials because the estate of Bobby Darin sued them because they copied his performance on Mac the Knife, the famous song. And they were like, well, we don't want to tangle with the estate of Bobby Darin. So that's when those commercials stopped.
It was very grotesque. It makes sense that that man would go on to play other horrifying monsters.
Yeah.
I don't know why Quiznos declined as quickly as it did. They were decent sandwiches, and Quiznos was once ubiquitous and is now quite rare. And they had those bizarre commercials with the sponge monkeys. You remember this, right?
Yeah,
they had weird commercials.
That Flash animation guy that got real popular, and then it was like with the human mouth on the orange or whatever.
It was very 2000s humor. It was like, we have a pepper bar and we eat toasted subs. Yeah, it was very like 2003, what we thought was hilarious on the internet.
Yeah,
Quiznos was good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was better than Subway. Subway.
You could just take as many pepperoncinis as you wanted, and so they went out of business because they were too generous.
They still exist in Hayward. Hayward's got a Togo's, a Quiznos, and a Subway, all within like a 1 square mile radius. I don't know how any of them stay in business when nobody goes to any of the 3 restaurants.
You open a Blimpies and the whole house of cards will fall down.
The sandwich singularity.
I remember when my dad told me that I was too old to get a Happy Meal, and I could practically hear the Wonder Years narration in my head announcing that an era had stopped and a new era had begun. It was a very big dividing line in my life. Do you guys remember Happy Meals? What were you excited about?
I think it was disappointing more often than it was good. I remember once getting a little bag of Legos. It was like this little Lego duck made out of like 14 pieces or whatever. And that was probably the best Happy Meal toy I ever got. And it's just always like...
kept you busy for a few minutes.
I took my daughter to get a Happy Meal last year, and the toy was some fucking Olympics trading cards. Like, sorry, I guess it's bullshit day at McDonald's. Like, it's not...
You got a Michael Phelps rookie card? That's worth money.
My parents still have a bunch of like glasses, like glassware that they got from McDonald's with Star Wars and like Looney Tunes and Peanuts.
My family had a Beauty and the Beast glass that we used for years because that survived in the dishwasher long enough. Yeah.
Were those just things you could just buy? Those didn't come in Happy Meals.
It was like an extra couple of dollars. It was like, I'll have the Happy Meal with the souvenir glass. And it was like an extra couple bucks, I think. Yeah.
There must have been some revolution in cheap screen printing on glass or something that caused all those promotions to happen when they did.
Because they must have made tens of millions of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, Jabba the Hutt is looking rough on those glasses. Like rougher than normal.
Yeah, and Jabba the Hutt wasn't the most handsome of Star Wars characters.
But he has let himself go on my mom's glass.
And that's our episode about fast food. I hope it was appropriately mouthwatering. I'm Spencer Bainbridge. I was joined by
Zack Johnson,
Tavis Kammet,
Dan Kurtz.
And earlier we were joined by Kritikos, and this episode also featured Sara-Jean Bartky. If you want to get a hold of us and you want to ask us a question or make a comment or make a suggestion for a topic for an episode, email us, quicksandclub@gmail.com. Join us next time for Quicksand Club, uplifting comedy for a slowly sinking world.
Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese, filet of fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal, McNuggets, tasty golden French fries, regular or larger sizes, salad, Chef or Garden, or a chicken salad oriental.